to the Infrastructure Masons for their inaugural Diversity Champion Award. Please welcome Dean Nelson, founder of the iMasons, to the stage.
Good evening. How's everybody doing? Well, first off, I wanted to thank Broad Group for allowing us to give our very first industry award for Infrastructure Masons. And we wanted to start with first explaining to you who Infrastructure Masons is. So we are a professional association of the builders of the digital age. In essence, it's almost everybody in this room. We contribute to building and operating the Internet of everything. Without the work that you do, and we do around the globe, this world would not operate. Everything goes through digital infrastructure at some point. So we wanted to unite to the builders of this digital age, to have a professional association to help drive awareness of this industry and also go after education opportunities. Because one of the challenges that we all face is the fight for talent. And what we are seeing is a pipeline that is drying up. They don't know what we do. They don't know the importance of the infrastructure that we build, and they depend upon so heavily. And one of the most untapped reservoirs of talent is underrepresented groups. So the Diversity Champion Award, what this means for us is that this untapped pool of talent, today, women represent less than 10% of the folks in our field. Less than 10%. And there's many reasons for that. But we wanted to go back and highlight and champion leaders who have enabled the opportunities for women within our industry. And this is not entry-level positions. These are executive-level positions that we'll be able to now sponsor and spearhead more and more opportunity for additional women to see, like me, I can go back and hit those executive-level roles. So I'm joined by one of our board members, Dr. Julie Albright, to share more words.
Diversifying the workforce is more than simply a nice thing to do. The research shows that it actually increases the bottom line. Why is this? Because engineering is based upon analogy, and the more a broader array of experiences that you can bring creates a more widespread span where you can pull these analogies from. So it's not just a nice thing to do, but it actually creates more competitive engineering solutions and will increase your bottom line. So hopefully this award will get you thinking in that direction, and we'll see more competitors up next year when we present the second annual award.
So I have a personal story. The winner of this year's award, I've known for almost a decade. And it's a person that actually has been diverse before diversity was cool. This isn't a quota, this isn't marketing, this isn't something to go back and put on some report that needs to go back to the industry itself. This is literally the search for talent. And somebody who stepped in and saw talent. They didn't see gender, they didn't see race. What they saw was talent that they could help develop. They opened the door for them to be able to come in, prove themselves, and gave them more and more opportunities. So the winner of the 2018 Infrastructure Diversity Champion Award is Rob Roy of Switch. And here to accept the award on behalf of Rob is Terry Simpkins from CNET Training. And as Terry is coming up here, one thing to look at, this is the executive team of Switch. More than 50% of the actual executives are female. This has been happening for more than a decade. So this is actually leading by example and giving opportunities to help the bottom line. As you know, they went public just a couple months ago, and they've had a very, very successful career for the last 16 years in building data centers and operating for companies around the world. Terry?
Sadly, Rob couldn't be with us tonight. He's much taller than I am, so you won't get us confused. I would like to suggest, however, that if he were here, he would be issuing a challenge to everybody in this room to identify the challenge and to overcome the challenge of expanding the labour pool that is available to us. As Julie said, it's not just a business imperative, not just a moral imperative, it makes good economic sense to make sure that we've got a pipeline of talent coming into our sector. It is evidenced across other sectors and evidenced across jurisdictions around the globe that a diverse workforce works better, is more innovative, and is able to meet the challenges of the second machine age, of which we're on the cutting edge. So on behalf of Rob Roy, I'd like to accept this award and hope that all of you will consider being up here next year. Thank you very much.